Good evening, fellow YouTubers. Welcome to Mr.V's Impression Theatre. Today I'm bringing you The Sneetches by Dr. Seuss. Starring Daffy Duck as the Sneetches, Sylvester the Cat as Sylvester McMonkey McBean, and read by Morgan Freeman. Now the star-bellied Sneetches had bellies with stars, and the plain-bellied Sneetches had none upon theirs. Now those stars were so big, they were really quite small. You might think such a thing wouldn't matter at all. But because they had stars, all the star-bellied Sneetches would brag.
We're the best kind of sneaks on the beach.
With their snoots in the air, they would sniff and they'd snort.
We'll have nothing to do with the plain-bellied sort.
And whether they met some, when they went out walking, they'd hike right past them without even talking. When the star-bellied children went out to play ball, did the plain-bellied get in the game? Not at all. You could only play if your bellies had stars, and the plain-bellied children had none upon theirs. When the star-bellied Sneetches had frankfurter roasts, or picnics or parties, or marshmallow toasts, they never invited the plain-bellied Sneetches. They left them out cold in the dark of the beaches. They kept them away, never let them come near. That's how they treated them, year after year. Then one day, while the plain-bellied Sneetches were moping and doping along the beaches, just sitting there wishing they had stars, a stranger approached in the strangest of cars. Just sitting on. "My friends," he announced, in a voice clear and clean, "my name is Sylvester McMonkey McBean. I've heard of your troubles. I've heard you're unhappy. But I can fix that. I'm the fix-it-up chappie. I've come to help you. I have what you need. My prices are low, and I work with great speed. And my work is 100% guaranteed." Then quickly, Sylvester McMonkey McBean put together a rather peculiar machine. And he said, "You want stars like the star-bellied Sneetches? My friends, you can have them for $3 each. Just pay me your money and hop right aboard." So they clambered inside, and the great machine roared. And it clunked, and it bonked, and it jerked, and it burked. It bopped them around, but that thing really worked. When the plain-bellied Sneetches popped out, they had stars. They actually did. They had stars upon stars. Then they yelled out to the ones that had their stars from the start,
We look exactly like you. You can't tell us apart. We are all the same now, you snooty old smarties. And now we can go to your frankfurter parties. Good grief,
groaned one of the ones who had the stars from the start.
We're still the best Sneetches, and they're still the worst. But now, how in the world will we know?
They all frowned.
Which kind is what, or the other way around?
Then up came McBean, with a sly wink, and he said, "Things are not quite as bad as you think. So you don't know who's who. That is perfectly true. But come with me, my friends, and you know what I'll do. I'll make you again the best Sneetches on the beach, and it'll only cost you $10 each. Billy's stars, my friends, said McBean, is what are no longer in style, said McBean. What you need is a trip through my star-off machine. This wondrous machine will take off your stars, then you won't look like Sneetches who have them on stars. And the machine, working very precisely, removed all the stars from their tummies quite nicely. With their snoots in the air, they paraded about, and they opened their beaks, and they let out with a shout.
Now we know who's who. There isn't a doubt. The best kind of Sneetches are Sneetches without. Out.
Then, of course, those with stars got frightfully mad. To be wearing a star now was frightfully bad. Then, of course, old Sylvester, McMonkey, and Bean invited them to his star-off machine. Then, of course, from then on, as you probably guess, things really got into a horrible mess. All the rest of that day on those wild, screaming bitches, the fixin'-up chappie kept fitching up Sneetches. Off again, on again, in again, out again. Through the machines they raced round and about again, changing their stars every minute or two, until neither the plane nor they kept paying money. They kept running through, until neither the plane nor the star bellies knew whether this one was that one, or that one was this one, or which one was what one, or what one was who. Then, when every last cent of their money was spent, the fix-it-up chappie packed up, and he went. And he laughed as he drove his car up the beach.
Plane never will learn. Nope, you can't teach a snitch.
But McBean was quite wrong. I'm happy to say that those Sneetches really got quite smart on that day. That day they decided that Sneetches are Sneetches, and no kind of Sneetch is best on the beaches. That day all the Sneetches forgot about stars, and whether they had one or not upon theirs.
And that concludes this episode of Mr.V's Impression Theatre.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Good night, and may the good Lord take a liking to you.